Hey guys, welcome back to Nothing Happened.
जरा grandiose किस्म की कर आज.
Hey guys, welcome back. मैं बोलूँगा. Welcome back to Nothing Happens Here. Another damn podcast. Sonia.
Yes, Sonia.
आज मैं कहना बड़ा We're really excited to talk about Maula Jatt. We're going to get to that later, though. So let's welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Welcome back.
You've got your hosts with you, Shahbaz Shigri. Let's do a reminder, in case Shahbaz Shigri.
Google me.
Google me. Don't Google me right now. Wait a few years, and then it might be interesting. Wow.
Miracle and
Samaya. Not Samia, Samaya.
I like your black kurta.
I thought थोड़ा ज़रा theme में आना चाहिए ना ज़रा.
काफी तूने तो हमें blur करना पड़ेगा तेरी cleavage में.
Might as well go all the way.
Bro, this is हमें लगाना पड़ेगा rated R.
Yeah, let's put something. Let's
put in the title 18+.
I hope you don't have
हमारी
like
वैसी
a
rated
little
R
nip slip or something right now.
I mean, naval pecs are situated in a way that, you know, the little
okay.
pecs that I do have, okay? मेरे pecs से गल ना करो.
मेरे pecs दे बारे च गल ना करियो.
मेरे पैक तनु पैक दे खा जाया.
None of these guys know Punjabi.
I don't know how to
except
speak
for
Punjabi
me
at all.
and Mr.
I know like a little bit of it.
Actually, we'll get in that. We'll get in the Punjabi part when we get to the movie.
Later.
But weekly roundup. Let's do a little weekly roundup of what y'all been up to. I mean, I haven't been up to that much, honestly.
I think you were editing the.
But we were playing a lot of GTA for the past few days, so
Yeah.
that was fun, huh?
Not me.
Oh man.
Bro, what the fuck?
this fucking
What
guy.
the fuck is this? तुझे कौन मना करता है?
देखो नहीं मुझे कोई मना नहीं कर रहा. I have been up with.
तुझे कौन मना करता है?
कोई मुझे मना नहीं करता.
Good.
Please don't. I've been studying sound a lot, so which is why I was like, away from this.
So, but gaming is studying sound because we're all talking and you can hear our sounds too.
No, studying sound like frequency. Like I was
हमारे भी frequency है ना, उसकी अलग frequency है, मेरी अलग frequency है.
कौन बंदा रात को 12 बजे बैठ के sound study करता है?
नहीं 12 बजे मैं सो गया.
Oh, he's
सो गया.
सो
on a
जाता
nice
है.
routine now.
Miracles have changed.
No, not
man.
really. I'm waking up late anyway.
I've
but
been
I'm just
trying,
sleeping
man.
early.
So even when I'm like, yeah, gaming is fucking my routine. But then the nights I don't game, I'm still up till 7 a.m. for no fucking
yeah,
reason.
you're
No,
like
it's-
your body clock is still
Yeah.
like.
It takes a while. It takes a while for the biographical clock.
But speaking about games, GTA was fun, huh? GTA. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to
No,
go.
speaking of games, the Cricket World Cup is coming up.
Hey.
That's not a game.
That's
That is
not
sport.
Yes.
It's a match.
Shut up.
It's a match.
game.
It's
The Rock ne kya bola tha?
It doesn't matter what you think.
also
It's not just a rivalry.
Yeah.
India. Pakistan.
oh my god.
Get ready.
Pakistan.
So yeah.
Start saying that after everything. यार एक पानी का glass देना सोनिया. So this Pakistan India match is like a World Cup now.
World Cup, yeah.
I don't know anything about it. So
T20
school
World
me a
Cup.
little bit.
T20, right?
T20 World Cup. The match.
तो अभी क्या हुआ था पहले?
That
Asia
was
Cup.
that was the Asia Cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, just soccer
lot
में
of
तुम लोग
cups. Soccer में
Soccer क्या
Barcelona
होता है?
and all
Soccer क्या होता है?
Soccer.
Oh, sorry.
football.
I
don't think so.
Soccer. It's not football. It's football. Come on.
Oh
No.
my
Keep going.
God.
What, what?
Is it Toronto?
FUTBO with the tilde.
Man, shut up.
Yeah, come on.
उस तरह तो it's like a tigrigarwa in Japanese probably. I don't know. Exactly. Soccer. Football.
नहीं लेकिन इंडिया पाकिस्तान का 23rd का मैच है and I think we've beaten them once in the World Cup before. India को.
Haven't been beaten them multiple times?
No,
I think
not
not
the
in the
World Cup.
T20.
Yeah.
Oh, in the...
I think in
जब
the other
10
World
victor-
Cup we had.
10 victor से जब जीते थे.
So what happened to that World Cup?
कब
Doesn't that
हुआ?
happen anymore?
The
काफी
last
पहले की बात.
No, like the original one.
काफी पहले की बात सब चीजें.
तुम लोग क्रिकेट नहीं देखते?
नहीं हम नहीं देखते.
Look at these burgers.
See,
man.
I'm not a fan.
दुक्की, turkey, chaka. Hey.
So the World Cup है कब? 23rd.
23rd, but apparently.
So who you rooting for?
Bro.
What side?
USA.
Do they have a cricket team?
They do, but सारे पाकिस्तानी है उस टीम में भी.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like actual Pakistani team?
Yeah,
Oh,
Pakistanis who couldn't make it over here, वो उधर
Oh my
के
God.
शुरू हो गए जाके.
Who knows, bro? In a few years, they might be like, because I remember like quite a few years ago, Afghanistan started playing cricket, and everyone was like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Oh, bro, to speak Pakistan और Afghanistan की बहुत बड़ी rivalry. अभी they had
saw
a
that
warm-up
match,
match अभी 2 days ago.
Oh,
No, 2 days ago.
Oh.
So Afghanistan आए, उन्हें batting किया, batting करके pavilion में गया, and they're like, "Okay, we're not playing anymore."
What was it? A practice?
Oh.
A practice match, yeah.
Why aren't they
So-
playing anymore?
Oh, they're like, "Oh, we don't want to play."
Oh, shit.
Because उनकी पाकिस्तान के साथ थोड़ी चल रही है ना, वो पीछे भी लड़ाई हो गई थी हमारे 2 players की उनके साथ. So पूरी अपनी बारी करके गए, and they were like, "Oh, we're not playing."
We're done.
Yeah, we're not going to come out.
अच्छा वो
So
मतलब
Pakistan-
बैटिंग करके जैसे वो
हाँ, forfeit करके
That's what I
match.
used to do.
मेरे
when I used
bowling
to play
नहीं करनी।
cricket. हाँ, मैं बैटिंग करता था, मैंने कहा बस ठीक है done. I'm
Get
gonna-
your shit together, man. Like that's so fucked up.
I'm
though.
not. I don't dig T20 though. Like it's too quick. It's too commercialized. I prefer.
It's too
ODIs,
commercialized. Yeah.
I prefer ODIs.
Bro, लेकिन
50 overs.
तू ये देख कि हमारे लोगों की attention span 6 seconds की है watching
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
So
See,
you
That's,
really
but, that's,
think-
but that's fucking that's
They've
horrible.
even
Yeah.
they've even had 10 over matches from what I've heard.
Yeah, yeah.
हाँ वो भी
है ना?
I don't know what they call it, super
T10s?
tens
Super
or
tens,
something or
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Then they're gonna have the ultimate fives.
single ones.
Single one.
I think it's gonna. I mean, they're just commercializing it also because for all these older players, जो भी ये शायद अफरीदी ये सारे लोग, they go and play leagues and make a shit ton of money. So it's
It's like the
social-
TikTok of sports, like a TikTok of cricket.
Yeah. But India, Pakistan, inshallah, Pakistan
For
जीतेगा.
the
and-
for the
Yeah.
people who are used to T20s, उनके लिए तो an ODI is like a test match. You know, like
Exactly.
how for
Yeah,
us it sort of
लेकिन
is.
सही मजा आता है टेस्ट मैच का. उफ.
What?
Test match मैंने
That's-
जिंदगी में
bro,
एक
yeah.
दफा देखा था.
If you love cricket and you go watch a 5-day test match at like
Yeah,
Lords,
no.
Nothing beats
I can't even
that.
watch it on TV, let alone
Yeah,
Lords. Man.
that's extensive.
Yeah, it's
Test
like-
matches, but that is the.
It's like a music festival without the music.
That's what the the OG cricketers.
Yeah,
and even, like,
that's
your
what I'm
old-
saying. I mean,
they
all these
call-
players like Imran Khan and all these guys, वो ये कहते हैं कि आपने किसी प्लेयर की अच्छी ability check करनी है, see how they perform in test matches
हाँ.
because endurance and all these things.
Endurance.
Because
how
endurance.
are you performing?
I'm
at the
मैंने
gym.
gym start किया है. Yeah, so
Test.
शायद अफरीदी and all these players जो retire हो गए वो इसी तरह पैसे बनाते हैं ना by playing all these leagues and shit because पहले तो नहीं कर सकते थे.
और पहले तो ये sponsorships भी और ये चीजें कम थी, like 90s में बहुत कम थी.
True. अभी
Cricket wasn't really a profitable sport for Pakistani
Yes,
cricketers
that's
until
very
the
true. Very true.
what
तू क्या कर
T20s, I think.
तू क्या कर रहा है? मुझे भी तेरे भी फंस रही है. मेरे को come on.
मैं नहीं करूँगा. मैं ये नहीं कर रहा.
We got some giga chat. What is that? One of these podcasts, Shigri and Sam are gonna have to take their shirts off and they're gonna do a podcast
We're
like
gonna have
that.
arm wrestling.
Oh,
Wait,
okay, like an arm
wrestling
like
thing. Bro.
तूने वैसे की भी है थोड़ी arm wrestling.
मैं तो-
पहले, हैं? You have some experience.
वो तो
Shigri.
हारना पड़ा
Are you really
Ready?
gonna? Are you
One,
really gonna?
2,
Oh my
3.
God. जीत गया सोनिया.
सोनिया तू मैंने आर्म द रेसलिंग करते हो.
आर्म दी कुश्ती.
आर्म दी कुश्ती और मेरे बाजू दी कुर्सी.
तेरी मैं बाजू नु कैंची
We're
लगाऊंगा
like
सोनिया.
we're killing Punjabi right
Oh,
now.
yeah,
We're murdering.
yeah.
तुम लोगों को किसी को नहीं आती, मुझे आती
Apologize.
पंजाबी. I speak fluent Punjabi.
Oh really?
Ah, you
Yeah,
speak
yeah.
अच्छा तूने अब
Punjabi.
इस पॉडकास्ट में सिर्फ जवाब पंजाबी में.
जवाब
Bet. Let's do it. Let's do
Bet.
it.
No.
Bet.
Redo. Punjabi में.
What's bet?
Done करो.
Done करो.
Done करोस क्या होता है? Done करोस.
Only Punjabi now.
Only Punjabi.
Okay.
Only
How
Punjabi.
about for the next 10 minutes? It's 6:52 right now.
We're gonna speak English and stuff, but you have
yeah.
to
You
reply.
gotta
Yeah.
stick to Punjabi.
Okay, cool.
No English
You
words
flew-
unless they're like names.
But don't get like super patwari. Like
Let him
keep
get it
to a
however.
point.
No, let him do
So we
whatever.
should understand it too now.
That doesn't matter.
पटवारी
It
तुम्हें
doesn't
पटवारी
matter.
समझ आनी चाहिए. क्या बात?
हाँ, पटवारी.
पटवारी सिखाएंगे तुम्हें. For all the पटवारी watchers.
All you Potters.
Hey.
All you Potterheads.
मेरे सारे पटवारी वाले.
Harry
लोग.
Patwari. Harry Patwari. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, cricket, huh? Cool, great.
इंशाल्लाह पाकिस्तान जीती.
Inshallah, Pakistan jitsa.
पाकिस्तान जीती. पाकिस्तान जीती. पाकिस्तान ट्रॉफी वापस लेके ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਗੜੇ ਪਾਸਾ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ.
पंगड़ा पाओ जी.
Yeah.
आज नचल ले.
ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਕਿ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਤੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਪਟਵਾਰੀ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ. Come on.
पंजाबी ठीक है. क्यों आता बीच में पंजाबी के साथ?
चुप कर जाइए. मौला जट देखिए.
Can't you speak Punjabi in like a hey, मैं तेनू दस.
Hey, आज तुम मैंने क्या गल करना चाह रहे हैं शिगरी.
Help.
मैं
Call the police. Trinity.
call ambulance.
But yeah, so that's cool. Cricket. Okay, great. Moving on. Guys, 4 days, 3 days. What is it?
Tomorrow.
Isn't it out now?
Tomorrow.
Black Adam.
Well, I mean, it's Thursday,
Adam,
so
yeah.
technically.
Black Adam.
So wait, isn't there a show tonight?
We checked on the way.
I
It's-
checked.
It's Thursday, by the way.
मैं गल की थी
I know it's Tuesday for you guys, but we're in the past, so time travel.
मैं सिनेमा वाले बंदे ਨੂੰ ਕੱਲ ਕਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭੇਜ ਦੇਣਾ ਸਕੇਡਿਊਲ ਤੇ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਟਿਕਟ ਬੁੱਕ ਹੋ ਜਾ
Oh my god.
ਮਸਲਾ ਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਭਾਈ
Oh my god.
Yeah. I said make sure center seats because we want to be front and center.
Where do we want to sit?
ਦਰਮਿਆਨ ਵਿੱਚ
Hey. मैं तेरे दरमियान इस All right, so wait, so
मार के बैक and movie तक सब पाइजन टस
Dwayne the Rocket Johnson. But I got the schedule for Islamabad club. It's playing there.
No, there's no way.
You don't want to watch it there.
Hell no.
It's not that bad, dude. The seats aren't that bad.
It's not just the seats. I want to.
Their screen is crisper than most screens. It is. 100%.
Sound was shit.
Arena
sound is shit. Yeah, sound is
तू आज तक करे arena film तकी है
Yeah, man.
तकी है
Taki.
तू तनके लगता है कि
Taki.
तनके लगता है कि arena दी
No, I love Arena.
Okay.
I just hate that they have this huge chandelier on top.
Oh yeah
But
the chandelier
but that doesn't.
It really affects my.
oh yeah कि जगह
Not if you sit.
There's so many places you can take Punjabi.
हर गल शुरू हो जाने उस दिन ਅਸੀਂ गेम खेड़े से और तू शुरू हो गया कौन सा what was it there's this
What
one
was it?
song oh केस यार मैं भूल गया एक गाना सी जेड़ा तू गाना शुरू हो गया से
Speaking of that song, hey Haroon, if you're watching this, you're probably not watching it, but hey man,
do it.
I'm gonna call you to make you watch this. So then now you're at this part now. Welcome.
come on
Haroon Rashid,
मेरा pra
The legendary.
bro.
man.
Yeah. I'm fucking like we grew up.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
definitely.
So
I saw Haroon and Fakhar. They came to Orlando in '98.
98, damn.
Peak,
Oh,
peak
yeah,
Awaz.
peak.
ਕੀ ਉਮਰ ਸੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ
Sorry.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਰੋਜ਼ਾਂ ਕੀ ਉਮਰ ਸੀ ਤੇਰੀ
That's 10. It's already like I gotta switch the brain. But yo, yeah, freaking, we gotta get those seats. Darmianich, fucking Black Adam's on the way. It's about to be the revival of fucking DC. Because
it is. I think I agree with you now.
Okay, good.
I agree. I've seen some pictures. I've seen some shit. I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I'm not like holding that. I'm not confirmed they're gonna revive the entire DCEU. But Black Adam is the first step that I've seen that they're taking, and it's like boom, right direction, 100%. And I think it's a shift in energy because at some point Marvel had to give out.
You mean the hierarchy of power is about to change.
The hierarchy of power
in the DC universe.
Sonia to Sonia.
But how's the revival going to happen? Like,
power
किस तरह?
Well,
Like,
here's
this
what-
first
here's
film.
no.
He's gonna give you his fanatic.
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਾਵਰ ਦੀ ਗੇਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋਣ ਲੱਗੀ
Power the game, power the game.
Shout out to Dark.
Dark, spoiler more Dark. Let's get him on sometime too. Come on. So yeah, he'll tell you the fanatical version. I'll tell you a more normal version. I think what's gonna happen is Black Adam is gonna give way to MOS. I think Rock's gonna take over in terms of creative direction. They're gonna hire a few people who are gonna be the Rock's puppets, basically. So the Rock's he's gonna dominate the MOS. I hope he
MOS?
doesn't. Sorry, DCEU. I hope he doesn't make himself the center of it all because Black Adam can't.
Of course he will.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
For sure.
So they are calling it right now the Rockverse.
Yeah, he's Kevin.
Right?
He's Kevin.
Yeah, he's trying to. But who knows if this is a public thing because he said this in interviews that he doesn't want to be like he'll pitch in with ideas and help out, but he doesn't want to be the head.
That's what he said about Fast and Furious.
Do I know
when he joined?
Yeah,
with
that's-
Vin
then he
Diesel.
mentioned
the next thing
before
you hear is
that
like,
as
"There's
well,
only room for one of us."
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think because Vin Diesel's a bit of a douche too. That's from what we're hearing. So. Yeah.
Hey, Vinny.
यार बट्टे ओए बट्टे
Yeah, he might be, but I mean, Fast and Furious was his original. He was the OG.
That's true.
He's the OG. You know, bald action hero, dude. Jason Statham, The Rock, they all came after him.
But so basically, what they're trying to set up is this is from the articles on. They're setting up a 10-year plan, which is yes. And even though they want to deny this in interviews, like we don't want to copy Marvel. And see, this is where I say Snyder takes the cake because fucking he tried something different. He's seeing Marvel go this way. He's like, fuck it,
It didn't work.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It didn't really
It's like
work.
you can
multiple Oscars.
If you're driving on a road and you see a car going the right way, you're not just gonna go the wrong way because you know what? I'm different.
3 films in, they already grossed over $2 billion. 2 billion worldwide, bro. That's
3 films.
That's it.
Wait. 3 films in how many years?
Three film. What? No. 3 films in 2013.
Counting the controversial
About
Joss.
9, 10.
the
Justice
Joss
League.
Whedon one.
No, I'm not counting Justice.
You gotta count it. It came out. People watched it.
No, because the Snyders produced Wonder Woman. The Snyders produced Suicide Squad. The Snyders produced because it was MOS, BVS.
Christopher Nolan produced
Wonder Woman.
some of those too, right?
Yeah.
Nolan was up until BVS.
Inception.
Yeah. BVS was the last.
You don't know Nolan,
Man, देखिए Inception देखने
huh?
शुरू की
director,
थी.
Christopher Nolan.
Okay, Nolan.
He hung on for 10 minutes with the Punjabi.
Yeah,
Nice. Well
yeah.
done. It was good. Well done.
You want to keep going? You want to switch?
No.
That's
okay.
yeah.
That's okay.
You win money.
But yeah, so 3 movies, 3 billion, right?
3 movies in because BVS, MOS, and Wonder Woman. These all grossed over 2 billion worldwide.
Great.
Suicide
Amazing.
Squad wins an Oscar.
Now,
Right?
how much has like one Marvel film grossed?
No, just count
Pretty
the
sure
first 3.
What, Iron Man?
Count the first 3.
That's a different era.
No, why?
Because digital filmmaking wasn't a thing there when the first 3 Marvel movies came out. It was a different way cinemas worked. TV, Netflix, none of that shit existed. It was a different era completely.
So people should have gone more to cinemas and theaters to watch content.
You're talking about a time. Iron Man is the reason superhero movies became culture.
They didn't start. No.
What? Oh, what before? Tell me. Okay, tell me.
They were Marvel
No,
films,
tell me
yes.
one movie, DC or Marvel, that kicked off a 15-year superhero phenomena.
Well, not
I'm not talking about one-off movie. I'm talking about a 15-year fucking universe.
X-Men,
franchise,
X-Men in '99, X2,
Marvel,
X-Men
Marvel,
United.
Marvel.
No, I know,
Marvel,
Blade.
Marvel.
Man.
You're naming all these Marvel movies, bro.
These stupid ass DC
Let me get
fans.
to it. And then
You
of course,
too.
the fucking one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
Dark
the
Knight?
Batman, the Batman trilogy.
Great. That I admit was fucking.
Because-
Actually, I'm gonna take my words back.
Huh.
That is what kicked off the superhero phenomena.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I made him take his words back.
but you don't like that movie.
No, of course I do.
You don't consider that a Batman movie. I've heard you say that.
No. I never said that. I said I don't dig Batman. I dig the villains more in that trilogy because the villains made that
So
trilogy.
you do consider it a Batman movie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
I didn't-
overall, the
like I didn't
trilogy,
dig
you're-
him as Batman. I liked him more in Batman Begins. He was
Yeah,
like
that was
more-
a Batman movie. That was
like,
Batman.
Yeah, that
movie.
was Batman. Like and like as it gradually went on, like then he sort of just they kind of
Well,
just
you know what it was,
nerfed
right?
They became like
It was
Gotham
the-
movies, like it was focused more on the city after
No,
that.
they're
The
villain-
first one
villain-
was bad.
villain.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
The problem with the second two were that they moved away from the Gotham aesthetic and they went to Chicago. They basically just went to Chicago. They're like, fuck it, this is Chicago. It's Gotham, but it's Chicago. And then that kind of took away from the whole Batman universe. This guy's like, okay, he has no idea what we're talking about. Have you seen the Dark Knight movies with
Yes, I have.
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Do you like them? Joker and stuff?
Joker,
Yeah. That was a fucking epic movie. But again,
आखिरी तुम लोगों के साथ देखी थी ना मैंने The Batman.
And this
We
is
went together to see it.
That was the new
last
one.
that was a new one.
Yeah,
that was the first
Yeah.
superhero film ever to gross over $1 billion, The Dark Knight,
Yeah.
without
Agreed.
social media,
Agreed.
without any of that.
This one that came out.
But-
no, Dark Knight back in 2005, 6.
Oh shit.
2005.
The
5 or
Dark
6.
Knight was in 2000.
Yeah, it was because I
No,
watched it
the
over
Dark
here.
Knight came out later. The
2007,
Batman
I
Begins
think.
came out 2005.
Yeah.
No, Batman
2000.
Begins. I think we'll check.
The Dark Knight was like
Begins.
2008ish.
But Aquaman is the highest grossing film of all
Nah,
time,
nah,
right?
No.
Wait, what?
Aquaman or is it?
I think
what?
Infinity War
No,
or Endgame is
Endgame.
Marvel.
एक और भी DC का fan देखना है तू.
Oh, he's pissed right now, bro.
Man, the villains, like they carried that franchise. That's my personal opinion. Ra's al Ghul, which was what's his
Yeah,
name?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Fucking of
Liam
course,
Neeson
Heath
will
Ledger.
like,
Tom Hardy,
I will find
Bane,
you.
I
and I
will-
will.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
will
yeah.
kill you.
Imagine this guy trained fucking Obi-Wan. This guy trained Batman. This guy
Qui-Gon Jinn.
trained this guy's fucking what? This film. What was it called?
I don't know.
That's you don't know what you're going here.
Taken.
Taken.
Yeah.
Taken.
Acha, Batman Begins
Liam.
came out 2005. Yeah.
Yeah, I know my movie shit, bro.
Wow.
Iron Man came out in 2005 also or 2006.
No, I think that was 7.
Check it. I don't think so.
You want to check it? Fact check.
I hope I'm
But
not
yeah,
wrong.
so with, and you've admitted to this, that they're running out of gas after Endgame, Marvel.
They've ran out of gas.
Yeah, and the direction they're going in now with their content.
Now I just watch their
and-
movies to check out CGI.
Yeah,
Just
not just
watch
CGI, and
cool
just to
CGI.
kind of stay with the continuity, like
Because this universe is blah blah Loki from that time, Loki from this time.
Yeah.
yeah. I just
Yeah,
follow
but it also feels like they're like sort of trying to make something new.
It's
Like,
basically,
sort of,
they made a puzzle. They ended that puzzle. Now they're just putting together the first few pieces of the new puzzle.
and it's
So that's
just
why
weird
a little-
because
and it's weird
can't
because
really link them up.
the first few pieces of the first puzzle were so fucking awesome. Iron Man, Captain America.
Yeah.
Third one was
Third one was shit.
what was it?
What was the third one?
It was Iron Man 3.
No, I'm talking about the three first.
With the
Thor,
10
Thor,
rings.
sorry.
Thor.
Iron Man,
Ah,
Captain America.
Thor.
So they start off with these characters. Now they're starting off with like Kamala, whatever,
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel,
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, Ironheart. Like
White Widow.
I didn't grow up with these.
White Widow. Who is she?
Black Widow. Though.
No.
Black Widow.
Oh, her sister,
The sister.
Florence Pugh.
Oof.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're starting off with these aren't the heroes I grew up with. I didn't
true.
read these
Yeah,
comic
yeah,
books, Ironheart, and these. So it's
yeah.
weird for me. I guess maybe there's a generation younger than us that connects to this.
Yeah.
I personally have a hard time relating to it.
Zero interest.
So I'm hoping they bring back the
No,
original.
even She-Hulk. Honestly, like I was into it. I was actually into the first few episodes. I told you guys.
But it was a cartoon. They turned into a cartoon.
Yeah, but and then it just sort of went so south. Like, why can't they just have her be like a Hulk?
Yeah.
Like they're like, hey, let's focus on this and that. And
Let's
that.
make it fun.
Yeah,
It was
they
like
just kinda
watching
threw the themes in your face.
Have you seen New Girl?
I've
No,
seen
no.
some
New
of
Girl?
it.
It was like
I've
watching
seen
New
some of it.
Girl with just if
With
the New Girl
superpowers.
character Jess was
Have you
Hulk.
guys seen Keeping Up with the Kardashians? No? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've
Keep
seen
it.
it. I used to watch it.
I've just seen clips and stuff. Yeah,
I love that show.
Yeah.
Scott Disick.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
That's the guy you want to
I used to be like, shit, what are you talking about?
Jesus, what?
Scott's the coolest guy in
He's
that.
cool, but he's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, I like him.
Ah,
तुझे तो बड़ा पसंद आना चाहिए बिल्कुल तेरी तरह.
douchebags don't like other douchebags.
Miru's trying to change the course of his podcast character in this episode.
He's, like,
He's taking it somewhere
trying to be a villain.
else.
He's trying to go villain arc right now. Yeah.
आखिर में आएगी superhero arc. December 18th, I'm gonna kick his ass.
So here, by the way, let's just let them know. What December 18th, Meeru wants to what? You want to do a little shirtless picture off, right?
But that's gonna be on WhatsApp though. It's not gonna be on the podcast.
No, do it here. I'm just letting them know what you're talking about. You can't
I
just
mean,
say
जो
something
पहला
about.
goal था that I finished. मैंने 12 kilos कम करने थे, which I did. Now I'm gonna put on muscle, and then
And
And then you're gonna look like us.
us as in
Me and him.
Oh, you're comparing him to oh my god! तूने सुना इसको us कह दिया इसने. Oh my god, the nerve of this guy.
I like
My biceps
Oh,
got
maybe
their
आ
own
जाता
identity.
हूँ।
दोनों साल से
maybe आ जाता हूँ।
दोनों लगते हैं एक ही कॉन्फिडेंस दुकान से कॉन्फिडेंस खरीदते हैं वो एक सेक्शन से
वो बंदा 9 साल से जिम कर 9 years, right?
और वही फंसा हुआ है, वही फंसा हुआ है।
No,
पिछले
here's I don't diet, bro.
पिछले 3 साल से मैं
I can't say this enough. I just don't diet.
इसको मैं पिछले 4-5 साल से देख रहा हूँ, वही फंसा हुआ है।
No.
फंसा हुआ नहीं, like I just like I'm on maintenance mode. Right
इसको थोड़ा मोटिवेशन चाहिए जब मैं पहुंचूंगा ना करीब देखना
Nah,
कभी
yeah.
पागल हो जाएगा ये बैंड
Nah. Bro, to the day you amass like a 48 chest,
Yeah.
you
Was
let
it?
me know.
December 18th
December 18th is a 48 chest.
48
No,
है
लेकिन
तेरा? बस ठीक है देख
Osama is blessed genetically also. इसमें इसका भी I mean he's worked hard and everything, but I think he's blessed
No,
genetically.
everybody's genetically different. His chest might hit harder than my chest. My back is somebody. Well,
No,
I mean,
but
except
bro-
for one of our friends, right? Who's apparently as broad as I.
Oh
am.
yeah Mr. Broad Mr. Broadwide
Yeah, so even if Miracle works out, maybe his forearms might pop out.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
No,
different with
but bro,
everyone.
about like diet and stuff. Like,
इससे भी ज्यादा अभी तो है नहीं तेरे अभी तो
लेकिन तू you eat whatever the fuck you want, and
Ah,
you're
yeah,
still
that's
you,
true.
he still has abs and stuff.
Like
so.
yeah because he works
Ah.
out like he works out like at least 5 to 10 times
Not
more
everyone can
yeah,
do that. Like
intense
think
than
that
when
he
we do.
eats and then like workouts and everything. He's blessed
So
genetically.
yeah, I'm plateauing until
Yeah.
and unless some crazy project comes around the corner
And he starts
You know what the project's gonna be?
Brown
You
Adam.
know what the project's gonna be?
Brown Adam.
Shigri's getting closer to my physics. That's the big project.
motive.
Adil Khan.
Who's that? Did you fart? What was that?
Yeah, I've done legs and.
Oh, you look like
you're just smelling the excess protein coming out of your pores because that's what happens.
That's another thing. He literally went like.
That's the second time.
He just did that. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro?
मेरे से चलने नहीं हो रहा bro आज.
तेरा leg day था कल ना? मेरा भी leg day था.
Yeah, and it's the worst on like you were said.
Second day. It's
Yeah,
always the
oh
worst
my
on
God.
second day.
Really bad.
Because it never hurts the first day, it hurts the second day.
No, no,
because
Oh
That's
yeah,
such a
that's the
weird
soreness
it's
comes.
such a
Yeah.
large group of
soreness.
muscles.
But you have to go to the gym to counter that. It's like a hangover.
Let's go.
That's
Never
why I
mind.
went. Skip a
Never
day and go.
mind. I didn't say anything. What? It's like
What did you say?
it's like you have to go to the gym the next day to get rid of the pain.
No, I told him downstairs because the guards downstairs were making fun of him. Like, "Sir, kya ho gaya?" Because he's like,
मैं ऐसे ऐसे करके रहा था अजीब अजीब तरीके से
Guards
चल रहा था।
बोलेंगे ऊपर जाकर क्या
यही
करेंगे?
बात
Oh,
करते
shit.
थे वो एक दूसरे मैं चल के आ रहा हूँ मैं ऐसे चल रहा तो एक दूसरे को देखते हैं नुकी हुए और सामो पर जिनका बच्चा चल के जाता है
Don't walk into my office like that. They're gonna think some weird shit goes down here.
Something happens here.
If you're watching this podcast, you need to guard it. Nothing happens here. Okay?
I'm sure he's not. But yeah, we've done Black Adam. Anyone watching House of the Dragons?
Yeah,
I'm not watching it.
House of the Dragon.
What do you guys think?
It, right?
Is it House of the
Dragon? House of the
House
Dragon.
of the Dragon. Yeah.
You've seen it? You finished it?
I haven't. It's not done. They
There's
have
one more episode.
One more.
Yeah.
I've watched till 8. I still haven't seen. I've downloaded it. Streaming it. You know.
Yeah.
Dirty.
HBO.
Legal.
No. HBO, you gotta check his shit.
Legal downloads.
Tell your username and password. HBO.
It's probably like fucking Black Spawn Demon.
Fluffy Demon 125 __ XX.
But you haven't seen it. You don't watch English things, so I guess
English
you can't
things?
talk about it.
English
You don't watch English things, bro.
What's English things?
It seems like you have a prerequisite of watching things like English. Nope.
English things. No. I've started recently watching a lot of films.
You watched The Offer, yeah?
Uske baad I watched Wolf of Wall Street, Inception.
Nice.
And then a few other films that
You watched Inception?
एक इसको
watched Inception?
Yeah, I watched it. एक इसको मैंने बताई थी, इससे पूछा मैंने कहा मुझे बता कोई light hearted comedy or something. कहते हैं हाँ देखा.
Bro, amazing comedy film. Check out Incantation. It's like a terrifying. It looks like a terrifying movie about like one of those like Asian horror movies. And this guy's put it on.
Drowny film.
Droney.
Don't go there.
But okay, so we're not gonna talk about House of the Dragons because none of you guys watch it. But great fucking show. Amazing.
Something
really
that
It made me go back and start watching. You did this too.
I did it
Game
too,
of Thrones.
I did
I'm
it
on
too.
season 6 now. In
yeah.
4 days.
Because initially episodes I watched till the 3rd. And it was slow. It was very slow. Even though it's one house now. They're talking about one family, one storyline. And Game of Thrones was like very all over the place.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, it was
need to
like
watch it.
7 kingdoms everywhere. The north, and here it's just like they're going from King's Landing to Driftmark and Dragonstone.
Dragonstone, yeah.
Driftmark is where
Driftmark, yeah.
Rhaenys.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones?
No, I haven't.
Then copyright आ जाएगी. ना कर.
ऐसे नहीं आती.
You never know, bro.
That was fair use. 6 seconds.
We're not even monetized right now, bro. What are you talking about?
That's something that someone needs to figure out.
That's true.
But
Speaking of something that all of us have seen.
yeah.
Maula Jatt.
But what a great movie. What a great step
my
for
God.
Pakistani cinema.
Yeah.
After years and years.
Amazing.
Clap. Yeah. Let's give them the team of Maula Jatt.
Man.
Round of applause. Hamza, Gohor, Amara, Fawad,
Bilal
Myra,
Ashari,
Bilal
everyone.
Ashari, bro. All y'all. You guys did a very great job.
हमारा boy Makka. And Faris also. Faris was
Faris
really
was great,
great.
bro. Faris was great.
Faris was so great.
Everyone was great in that movie. I think Bilal. I think it was this came from the director.
Yeah.
I think he instructed the actors to give over the top, larger than life performances, which created a world that you believed in. If one actor is doing that and the rest aren't, it's hard to buy it.
Yeah.
But if all the actors are acting like that, then you buy that this world is actually this fucking crazy, this wild. And it was a really, if you think about it, it was kind of a wild world. It wasn't reality. It was
No, yeah.
surreal. It was more
Different,
surreal than real.
Anyone who's not seen Maula Jatt, please go and watch Maula Jatt.
You gotta watch
fantastic
it.
Film.
It's playing at all the cinemas now. There was a little problem in Islamabad, I think, right?
We'll get into
that.
that.
Yes, that's a few cinemas weren't playing it.
And what you're talking about, the over the top thing, like I was discussing this with Baba, and he was saying that grandiose and that that larger than life thing, that is from the old Punjabi films.
Punjabi cinema.
But that makes for
original
good
one.
movie. That makes for good, exciting movie work.
Of course, yeah.
Because I think Bilal ने एक इंटरव्यू में बोला भी था कि वो पंजाबी जो सिनेमा था उसको
He wants to revive it.
He wants to, I mean that's why he made a Punjabi
I think that's why he made the Punjabi. He made this film in Punjabi because it had to be true to the Gandasa film era.
Yeah.
You know what the Gandasa films were? I don't know.
And since you're like recreating,
PhD होगा इसका. इसका PhD होगा.
Saima, shout out to Saima ji. Love your films.
Oh shit! I don't know what that is.
कौन से वो director Noor what? What's his name? Syed Noor.
But yeah, Maula Jatt. I mean, start to finish. We're not going to give any spoilers because people need to watch that movie.
Yes.
We decided that before this
No
episode. No
spoilers.
spoilers.
And anyone who's giving spoilers on YouTube, Instagram
Yo,
stories, you're a piece of
more
shit.
than that, guys. stop making phone videos of the fucking
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
That's
what
not
they're
that's
doing.
not okay. That's not it's not ethical. It's
Yeah.
not it's not classy. It's just bad behavior. I know you want to show your friends
That you've
you're
seen the
you're watching the
film.
movie, but that is not the way to do it. Just put a story out.
Take a picture of your ticket.
Yeah,
maybe,
a poster
wear
of the
a
movie.
shirt or some shit.
उस दिन
Yeah.
किसी उल्लू के पट्टे ने पूरी film लगा दी on YouTube and like they were
Oh,
sharing
wow.
this. They're so
Yeah, bada gandhi, and they do this with every movie that comes out. They videos
Yeah,
लगाई
yeah.
हुई हैं, like what the fuck? That's
kind of like
highly illegal.
critical scenes, you know, like
Yeah,
उस तरह
critical
के
scenes,
हैं
yeah.
कि-
If you do this, I'm reporting your shit.
reporting उसके
Yeah.
बाद
So
नहीं
stop
कि
doing
like,
it.
if
Stop
these guys could just go on set and see how much hard work these guys have put
They
into
don't
the
know.
That's the
film.
point I don't agree with. I
What?
don't think filmmakers should ever be complaining about how much hard work they put and the audience needing to respect that because
No.
no, but here's the thing. All the hard work that a filmmaker and the team, the production team puts into a movie is to hide the work, right? And VFX, action, stunt work, dialogue. All the work that you put in is to hide that there was work that went into it. So the minute filmmakers and actors start saying, no, but a lot of work went into it, they're breaking that illusion of what movies are.
नहीं लेकिन मैं ये कह रहा हूँ जो लोग लगा रहे हैं like the entire film up on YouTube and everything.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not their responsibility to understand how hard it was to make a movie. That is no one's, the audience, that doesn't fall on the audience.
The thing that I really liked about Maula Jatt is that पाकिस्तान में कितने अच्छे से ये चीज बोली हुई ना कि oh to make a successful film you need to have a item number उसके अंदर
And they did all-
objectifying
they did
women,
everything
they need
opposite, yeah.
songs सारे कुछ भी नहीं था इसके
Nah.
अंदर साफ सुथरी फिल्म और ये जो सारे रो रहे होते हैं कि ओ पाकिस्तानी सिनेमा को सपोर्ट नहीं करें लोकल फिल्म्स देखें ये देखें वो देखें a good film has been made and everyone's going to watch the film so make good films.
Because me and him just saw it last night. That was the first thing I said when we walked out. I was like, "Yo, no songs."
No, so and I was waiting.
No
I was sitting in the
songs,
movie and
no
I was like,
dance
"Abhi
numbers.
gaana shuru hoga, abhi gaana
Nahin,
shuru hoga."
हाँ मेरे भी माइंड में था कि अभी कुछ
And nothing.
something's
It-
gonna
it-
happen.
There is a
No,
moment.
it was
There
just-
is a moment where they kind of
Well, that's like
almost
a-
set up a song moment. No, like you look like it looked.
Oh, yeah.
like it looked
I
like
thought
there
it was gonna-
a
yeah.
song, but it didn't.
It didn't.
It was all scoring.
काला कुर्ता भी पाया है मालिया
पूरा पेट नजर आ रहा है इसका
सोनिया केड़ा पेट भाईजान
मेरी दो abs देख तू
मेरे दो बल हैं
और मेरे पूरे जिस्म में ऐप देखो
मेरा पूरा जिस्म एक बल है
मैं हूँ एक ऐप मैं ऐप डूबे आया हूँ
एबटाबाद
मेरे ऐप आए ने ऐबटाबाद चू
but great acting Hamza
Oh,
killed
yeah.
it Hamza fucking killed it bro
Everyone.
Hamza you fucking killed it when he
Maka bro Maka did
Maka
such a
Gore,
good
bro.
job.
Holy shit.
Amazing
Maka.
job.
shout out to Gore
Hey. Hi, Jemima, by far, I think she held her own with the male cast as well.
Yeah,
she
for
was
sure.
very. Every time this woman stepped on the screen, it's like, oh,
she's dangerous
Bro,
Yeah.
Intimidating.
and Paris. Oi.
Faris was
Faris.
great.
Not
Faris
only
was
is he
great.
one of the greatest rappers of our country, but he's also a great actor.
no doubt. And
the former might be up for debate, but yeah.
One of the greatest rappers
one
our-
of the greatest.
I said one of the
Oh, you
greatest.
did? Okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
I didn't say
okay,
the
yeah.
greatest. I said one of the
Yeah.
greatest.
no, and
हमारे
people,
सामने बैठा मेरा भाई the greatest rapper of Pakistan.
ओए तू मुझसे फिर से बाहर मिल
उर्दू आ गई
उर्दू hey man
Hey man, meet me outside.
क्या translation कर रहा है? Catch me outside.
How about that?
no, and people don't know this. Faris has done like 8-9 dramas, bro. Like he's
Yeah,
see,
shit.
you didn't
Nah,
even know this.
he's
There
been
you go.
acting, yeah.
He's been an
Yeah, he's been acting.
He's a
so
really
he's
good
not
actor.
new to the game. Like
Okay.
he's been like every time you see him take a hiatus, like
Yeah.
from music, he's usually doing something. Like he's done
Acting.
multiple dramas. But for me, yeah, like there was this, of course, no spoilers, but there's moment with Jemima. Again, I'm gonna go back to Jemima. Where something happened, and this was right in the first act, and I was like, oh shit, these guys came to play because the action. And
Oh, when she,
Oh.
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
huh? And because you would think it's going one way, like it's not like no, they won't go there. But she just and you're like, you know,
Boom.
and then the whole. I see you can't really talk about it without
you
getting
can't
into
talk- you can't-
spoilers.
It's
But
too tempting.
Gore really fucking outdid himself. I mean, he fucking.
Oof, yeah.
I was watching that, and at there was no moment where I felt like this is a Pakistani film with his acting. It
Yeah.
just felt like I was watching a film, like a global film.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, I'm watching this actor who's been working in Hollywood-like movies, and he's that fucking trained and that fucking awesome, and he was just there.
Yeah.
Who? Gore.
He was like
Bro, Gore, yeah.
You felt the
Like after,
weird menace.
I wouldn't be
conflict.
surprised if this movie does get the exposure it needs. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts getting roles.
Gore,
over there.
Gore for me was
he killed it. He killed it.
I want to have Gore. Bhai, come on to the podcast.
Second half of the movie, after the intermission, Hamza fucking destroys everyone, bro. He's awesome. The rage and fucking
the grandiose of his bro.
It's that singular mind to just kill. He really fucking got that.
Now, did you? Oh, is this spoiler territory?
What is it?
If it's a scene, if it's
if you're talking about a specific scene,
plot
hole.
No, it's not a scene. It's his character, essentially. Like, I've bit of an anti-hero, like, kind of.
Well, I think Nuri Nath always
was he?
I don't know. I
haven't seen the old one. Yeah, but he was. I know about it.
He wasn't.
But I haven't seen.
He wasn't an anti-hero. He was because he was an antagonist and a well-written antagonist who doesn't believe that he's an antagonist. Right? That's what a good bad guy is. A bad guy who doesn't believe he's a bad guy.
Yeah, who doesn't think he's doing wrong. Yeah.
So that's what he was, and essentially his whole thing was find me someone worthy of
worthy of fighting.
Worthy opponent.
Yeah.
No, I think Hamza was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
I mean, speaking of fighting, the fucking action.
Action was great. Action was good. Bro. So speaking of action, there was like a lot of moments where I wasn't expecting that level of gore.
Yeah.
They show like heads coming off, things going through heads, skulls, and eyes and stuff.
Amazing.
And the fact and yahi khushi ho rahi thi finally because I was like, यार पाकिस्तानी लोग action कर रहे हैं like we finally got to that level like you know like blood guts.
Now what bothers me is like we're censoring so much shit and we're letting stuff like this through. Also, it doesn't make sense. It should just there should be no.
There's no concept of censorship.
Yeah, well there is censorship. What do you mean?
No. I mean like because like they censor certain things. But like actually, like this is straight up violence, bro. Like there was like
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, if the censor board is so keen on censorship,
why didn't they censor this?
Exactly. Why are you censoring the other shit?
It's selective censorship.
It's bullshit.
Which is bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
But that's why I think they should. What Pakistan needs right now more than anything is, especially with how the reaction was to this movie, is a rating system. Because then you can allow movies that aren't. That would previously be censored to go through because you can rate them R-rated or 18.
It's definitely about time we need to have like a rating system.
I hope this film does like 100 crores just in Pakistan, just so like more producers can make films like these. Like initially, to abhi kuch din pehle bhi I think abhi resolve हुए, लेकिन these cinemas and all were like अपने वो बीच में वही political चीजें ले आए थे और सारा कुछ just to not show the film or whatever, but which I think needs to.
तूने कहाँ से सुना ये?
I have my sources.
Well, I think
well, that's did you guys have any gripes with it? Because of course, no film is perfect.
Yeah, I had gripes with it. I had a few gripes with it.
He's probably gonna come from a technical
standpoint.
I'm gonna come from like a layman, budding actor standpoint.
Suck my dick. Lame man standpoint.
He can even get technical with it.
You can talk with the sound.
I think we all know what we can do with.
I'm just
getting in the roles के इसके बारे में बात नहीं करते.
उसने intros फिर से करा दी. मैंने कहा मैं भी थोड़ा सा बता दूं कि सब क्या करते हैं.
Sound design was weak.
Sound design could have been much better.
Sound design was weak.
Again, for the same reason, when I was watching the film, I was not comparing it to any Pakistani film.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm watching
like
like a film.
I hate that.
Which is why it was like that thing.
You gotta compare it to
this is a film. The sound could have, like if everything else was up to the mark. This could have been as well. So there was room.
So for me, the sound, and then I mean, I couldn't find a lot of gripes with it. I had a little issue with the second act of the movie. It kind of flounders. It loses itself a little. There doesn't seem to be a lot of focus in the second act of the movie. When I don't want to say what the second act was.
I felt that way in the first act.
No, I think the first act was good. It was a setup. They were setting up Maula Jatt, what he does and why he's in the state he is in. Then they, so I think, well, again, this would be a spoiler if I give this away. The second act could have had more development for Maula Jatt, for Fawad's character. I feel because, like we just discussed off camera, that little part where he has that moment, where he kind of, that was too. It wasn't
too
earned.
abrupt?
It wasn't earned by the character.
It really wasn't.
It wasn't earned by the character. Your characters
need
to earn their awakenings, their revelations.
I think मेरे ख्याल में first half में फवाद का setup किया था, दूसरे में नूरी का करने की कोशिश की थी, लेकिन they didn't mix those two well.
Again. This is all spoiler territory. Okay, no, let's not talk about.
I'm telling you, we should do a separate spoiler section.
No. There's no
spoilers. Go watch the film.
The filmmakers and the actors are friends of ours. We can't fucking spoil their movie.
I had this one thing, and this is just me like maybe nitpicking. There's a lot of overhead shots, and a lot of unnecessary overhead shots. And it's like, hey, we built the like amazing set,
but check it out. Yeah,
amazing fucking set. But like,
because they really wanted to show it.
Yeah,
like,
they really
check it out.
want you to understand that we built this
yeah.
shit.
And rightly so. They've spent a lot of money on those sets, and
Yeah.
the VFX on the village set was really cool. The way they extended it.
Yeah.
But
No,
Eventually, I think
a lot of I think this is in dramas because I've only seen a handful, but transition shots are always city.
Well, it's just it's
city daytime, city nighttime.
It's an easy way for them to like change the day or whatever.
Yeah.
Quick way. It's there are better ways to do that. And actually,
and the
you don't
thing
need to
is,
do that at all.
and the thing is, वही transitions हर drama में play हो रही है इतनी रात वाली.
Right.
Yeah, they probably.
No, it's the same
Karachi
library
को
of
Rawalpindi
videos.
बनाते, Rawalpindi को
Yeah, I'm
Karachi
sure they
बनाते.
share shots. Yeah.
Another thing about MJ, the dialogues. Me not being, I'm like my household is not a Punjabi household.
Same. Yeah.
But you know, even like you understand it.
Yeah.
You understand it much better than like me
Yeah.
and him do, and
Yeah.
I know Meeru does too. But I didn't have trouble keeping up.
Yeah. Same.
And the jokes were hitting.
And I still understood the dialogue. It was
Yeah.
Punjabi, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like some insane Punjabi that I wasn't. I was still picking up I'd pick up 2-3 words from out of 6 words.
And you figure out the sense.
Yeah.
मैं यही सबसे पहले डिबेट था ना. They were saying कि आप वो इसको उर्दू में डब करना चाहिए, इसमें डब करना चाहिए. I think no one who, I mean you guys, तुझे पंजाबी समझ मतलब
I didn't need dubbing.
लेकिन तुझे सब चीजें समझ आ गई थी यार.
What I would have liked is English subtitles.
You didn't get them? Oh, we
English
had them.
subtitles.
You
too.
had them?
We had English
Yeah.
subtitles.
Oh, I had Urdu subtitles.
Oh,
you
very English.
I
And
watched it
that's what I
Islamabad.
noticed. Subtitles में some things were getting lost in translation. You know, like
Oh, they
some
didn't
jokes
sub
and
it good?
everything.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I understand it, but someone who does not, वो पढ़ा है, it doesn't have that
English
impact.
में था. English
One
में.
joke that did not miss was the joke between, of course, can't give it away.
Does,
but
it does.
Between no.
Noori and Muda.
No. Bolle de na. Between Fawad and Humayma, that joke did not.
Yeah,
that translation
That
was on
a-
point.
that was on point.
That and plus वो जो मुदे की और नूरी की interaction थी आपस में.
हाँ, वो
That's one of my favorites.
Which one was Muda?
Faris.
Faris. Okay,
Faris.
yeah, nice.
I don't want to give the scene away, but it's really funny.
And you spoke about Muda. This reminded me of another thing I wanted to say. This is a gripe I have with almost every.
Continue. Remove this.
The Khubsoorat, man. Like this was the one chance.
Yes.
These guys could like they could have gone all in, right? You're in a gaon. You're in a these are village
But I
people.
thought they did.
Like,
There was no Khubsoorat in it.
there was some
There was,
Khubsoorat.
there
What? Where?
Maula straight up came out with like a fresh blow dry, bro. Like he had like the perfect placed hair.
Really? He
Like-
looked messy to me.
No, he looked messy,
Yeah.
but it was like a sexy messy.
Well, you still gotta keep it sexy. You got.
No.
You gotta keep it like
Bro,
attractive.
your biggest films out of South Asia right now are your Tollywood films, and look at their heroes. Look at their
Yeah,
villains.
but that's different. I mean,
No.
if one of those actors were in Pakistan, they wouldn't be what they are. We require a different thing.
but that's what I'm saying.
Every
You're talking
culture,
about-
Maybe it's the first step.
every
you know?
culture's
Maybe it's
idea
like-
of what looks good to them is different based on their
True.
psychology.
I
and that
agree.
way
But
they're not-
relatability on a relatability level, like when you have a hero like that, like your everyday like street goer man, woman, like cinema goer, they relate more to that kind of hero rather than the sexy. Like,
No,
like
okay.
there's a
Jason
scene.
Jason Momoa and this in C, still sexy.
No, but he was dirty though. Like like
Well,
look
that was
at-
dirty, bro. He had like
No,
he
he
had
had, like,
kalat
blood
on his
and
face. He was bloody oil.
Well,
वो तो
and-
था.
I-
Especially the
You were just too
scenes
probably
where-
like enamored by Fawad Khan. You weren't seeing what they actually put on him.
मेरे ख्याल
No,
में
I mean-
कुछ scenes में जो तू बात कर रहे वो ठीक है, लेकिन
No,
in
there
other
was.
scenes-
I'm not saying like all throughout.
Yeah.
all throughout. But
Kuch
like,
scenes,
yeah,
yeah.
like especially like the clean shaves. Like that's what because this was technically a period piece, right?
Superman takes Zod through a building. He comes out completely fresh and clean.
But
His
that's
hair
super-
hasn't
that's
moved. His
Superman.
hair doesn't move.
Man,
The Kryptonian skin is not pierceable.
What about
by
his hair?
anything.
What about his hair? Why,
Same thing.
why doesn't
Hair,
it
man.
move? Get
It
messed
can't
up.
move because nothing. He can't even.
Well,
He can't
mere-
even shave normally.
Superman मेरे बाबर के
But
पास
when he's
जाता
Clark Kent, he goes all curly. He changes his hair.
Because he himself is a Kryptonian, so he can
He
change
uses his
own-
fingers to.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if a Kryptonian material touches a Kryptonian, then you're gonna cross your eyes. But like humans can't
okay.
alter his appearance.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So if Zod were to mess his hair,
So
mess his hair up.
Lois Lane can't do anything to him.
No, yeah.
How do they have?
Well, he tones down the Kryptonian like
Oh.
the makeup of his physique and all that. No?
Okay,
So
okay.
he's able to do all
The
that.
creator of Superman is like turning in his grave right now.
he doesn't
They're probably like,
Oh my
He doesn't use like shampoo or anything.
मुझे एक चीज जो मौला जट के बारे में मुझे थोड़ी सी
Oh,
I want to get this point across. The characters, like I think some characters could have been done differently. Like, you know, I don't want to name कि कौन किसको करना चाहिए, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल में अगर I'm pretty sure उन्हें commercial aspect से देखा कि like what would sell more. लेकिन अगर if you just look at it from like a filmmaking perspective, कुछ characters अगर different होते तो वो ज़्यादा अच्छा बेहतर fit होता.
I think yeah, one of the characters specifically needed more to do.
Yeah.
In the movie, they needed to have more of an impact on the narrative.
For sure. Yeah.
And it could have been someone
and
else
it was
also.
And they could have done it too had they have been given that
the this like narrative resources to actually do some shit, because that character could have been very powerful because they had a great actor cast for that character.
Great screen presence.
Great screen presence. She always does.
Yeah.
They always do.
Yeah.
And they looked good. They looked fantastic.
Looked great. Yeah.
And it was when they were on screen, I enjoyed watching those scenes. But then halfway through the movie, it's like, oh wait, what happened to that?
Yeah.
But that was one of the gripes.
One of the एक बस थी, उसके अलावा तो it was job well done.
But job well done on that. Job well done on the fucking costume and styling and hair and makeup department.
Definitely.
Who did that?
Maram and Abru, they fucking killed it. They worked with me on Varna. And they
Didn't
killed
they
it.
do like a Sprite commercial with you or something like that before?
Varna, no.
Oh, Varna.
They did. I worked on a few shoots, few photo shoots too. But they're a great pair.
They did
amazing team.
Good job.
Awesome to work with.
Hair
they
and
did
makeup?
hair and makeup.
Costumes was
the beard, the hair.
No. Costumes, I think was someone
Fahad
else.
Hussain.
No. Fahad Hussain.
And Zara
Hussain is also
yes.
great.
Zara Shah
Jahan. Yeah.
But
well done. Good job.
So from what I know is that there's a certain part of that movie that they shot where Hamza, he didn't have the beard that he needed to have.
Yeah.
And a lot of that movie, the beard that he has isn't real beard. But credit to the team for not ever making it seem like it was a fake beard.
I have an exclusive on the beard.
Oh God.
I met Amara back in 2019 at a iftar in Karachi.
Whatever you're about tell that she told you, does she was it in confidence or
no? She said it openly.
To you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Amara, I apologize.
Do you have any social skills?
Amara, if you're listening to this, just ignore this
Okay,
guy.
right,
Don't ever tell him again.
Cut the shit out. But it was yak hair that they used on Hamza.
Well, that's fine. You can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yak hair, yakety yak. What's a yak? Please explain to the audience.
It's a yak. It's the cousin of the bull bench.
Where is it found?
उर्दू में क्या कहते हैं?
बता.
Yak.
बहुत yak के बाल लगा दिए उसके ऊपर.
A yak is what is a yak?
The
Yak is like a big
buffalo?
mountain buffalo sort of thing, you know.
That's
there a lot in
हो गया.
where
दिया
you're
ना?
from.
बोल दिया ये
I can
निकाल
leave
के.
this.
क्या फिर से तू बोलेगा? You want me to like give you a cue and then you're gonna act and say it again?
No, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, it's okay. अब ये डालूंगा मैं.
But yeah, they're like
कुछ नहीं है. Like we go. All right, it's all in the episode.
I think that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
authentic.
that's what a podcast is. A podcast isn't like cut. You know, like take
And
one,
I
take
think जो 2-3 लोग हैं जिनको हमारा podcast पसंद है, उनको यही चीज अच्छी लगती है कि हम बीच में कुछ चीजें
Natural,
करते नहीं हैं.
normal,
Yeah. We're not like making up shit. Even when I was like messing up the intro on वो जब मैंने NK पहनी हुई थी.
You left it, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
अभी
then the
इसमें
stunt
सामने ने जब intro दी थी, इसने बोला था, oh Lumi.
Because I thought he was gonna cut it, and he's like, "Can we start again?" Okay.
उसका नहीं काटा तो तेरा क्यों काटा?
So you stunt team.
Stunt team, man. It was
Same team.
Stunt Alliance.
From
What's his name? Ian?
Ian Van Temperley.
Ian Van what?
Ian Van Temperley.
Ian.
Boom.
Ian.
Yo, bro. Stunt work was awesome. Ian did a great job.
Fucking amazing, bro.
So the stunt work is really, I think, 80% of what sets the movie.
Like, I don't care how this sounds, but I had a hard on for the action.
How
bro.
much does anyone know how many of the stunts were done by the actors themselves?
They talked about it in the film. वो कहते कि जिसमें वो
You could tell, you could see.
नहीं मैं उसके बारे में
Some cutaways.
Stunt doubles are really. I mean, even if there's any shot where you can't see the actor's face, it could just be a stunt. You never know.
उन्होंने इंटरव्यू में खुद बोला था फवाद एंड हमजा बोथ सेट के हॉर्स राइडिंग उन्हें सीखी थी लेकिन कुछ शॉट्स थे
fights में
नहीं उसमें भी उन्हें स्टंट डबल था एंड देन फाइट्स आल्सो जो बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सीन्स थे दे आर स्टंट डबल
Naturally, that's fair enough.
Nice.
But the stunt work was insane. I want to work with the stunt team. They're fucking
I think.
crazy.
Wait. So but that because I was looking very carefully when Makkat did that one move, that Superman move.
bro.
That wasn't that. I mean, yeah, you can do that, and I mean, you can teach someone to do that.
I think that was all
right?
him. Yeah.
Khore looks like he's physically pretty fit, so yeah.
Khore was fantastic. अरे
I love the action.
I just love action.
There were a lot of
we just love Maula Jatt.
There were a lot of gasps and aunties just freaking out in the movie because they were. No one was expecting that. People would be losing their eyeballs and heads and stuff, and the kids were like.
And I'm so glad these guys did it, man. Like somebody did it.
Yeah.
Like it really set the standard.
Kill him
Like,
on
okay, यहाँ पे हम आ गए हैं. इससे आगे in the future.
There was there was one.
It's an alley-oop.
It's an alley-oop.
Yeah, the motherfucker. I just said this in the car. He's repeating me.
He's regurgitating you also.
No, इसी वजह से I looked at him. I was like, it's an alley-oop.
There were a few, from a technical standpoint, there were a few blood splatters that were very off.
किसी जगह पे खून भी थोड़ा off लग रहा था.
That's what I just.
No, blood. You're talking about the blood splatters. I'm talking about like जब खून मुंह से कुछ जगह पे बहुत थोड़ा लग रहा था. अभी मैं वीकेंड को फिर देखने जा रहा हूँ.
You can't say which one.
I can't say, लेकिन 2-3 सीन्स थे. एक जो इनिशियल सीन था, ठीक है, उसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा मुझे लगा था कि the color was a little off. Maybe it was the screen at the cinema.
अब इतना
color.
To be fair.
No, actually, it was the blood is not bright red. Blood is like maroon.
It's dark as shit. Yeah, they got that right, but it was the way some of the blood was splattering on some hits. And I've done a lot of blood splatter VFX. So
that didn't bother me. I was like,
in the end, it doesn't really bother you. Like, okay, at least there's blood. Like, fucking chop him up, get him more.
There were also some sounds like talking about sound. There were certain sounds that just didn't make sense there. Like you were like, it could have been a completely
sound design. I think out of all the problems, sound design was a big issue for me. The sound didn't have that oomph and that punch and that fucking where these kind of movies, the sound needs to go into you and rumble. Inside when someone throws a punch or someone lands a hit or something. And that wasn't happening.
Clarity of it.
Maybe it was my cinema. Maybe it was cinema. I wasn't actually. I don't know.
Being a little bit.
Did they use the atmospheric or? उसके लिए क्या use किया था? For
everyone uses
this was Dolby Atmos mix. I think this is the first time we've done it. And we could sort of hear it. I think.
There was this one part. I heard a random. I don't know if that was in the theater, but a can just went. You remember that, right?
So I was like, oh,
that's और short तूने जो बोली थी. I think that was also VFX also, जिसमें वो उतर रहे होते हैं ऊपर से पत्थर वगैरह and everything on one of these hits. एक हिट थी ना जब अब ये
जब उसको Nuri smashes someone. Hamza takes someone and he smashes his head into a wall, and it was a very slight and detailed VFX that I really appreciated.
I caught that and I was like,
it's like a pillar like this,
and it crumbles off,
and I was like, damn,
crumble करते हैं उसको थोड़ा सा रह जाता है और फिर थोड़ी देर
because that's a VFX you wouldn't think to put. That while the actors moved away from that scene, there's the elements in the back are still really dealing with the reeling from the damage, and I was like, okay, that's cool, that's interesting.
One thing, and who knows what the future holds, but if we weren't where we are with Lollywood, this film is such a great stepping stone for a franchise. They can easily all these guys can have spin-offs.
Add stories to
it. Imagine Gore with a spin-off, bro. Makkah spin-off. What he did before the movie.
Why did he become that fucking
where did
crazy?
His envy and all that, where was it born from? Holy shit.
Did you guys notice? Wait, no, that's
like a season for the Jatt.
I talked to Gore about it. I was like, yo, you joining us right now? You're already smoking bitches?
But overall,
apparently that's a real thing. People used to do that. Gore mentioned that
because the venom.
They used to do that.
That gets you high.
A long time ago.
The toxins
from
the scorpion.
Really,
that's fucked up.
And not just a franchise thing, but another miss, in my opinion. Character themes, and you pointed this out. Each character could have had their own theme. When Maula comes, you recognize them from the music. Because past
naturally that's a natural thing. They should
like past 10 12 days just for the Black Adam DC hype, I've been working out to nothing but like OSTs and fucking DC themes and OSTs and 300.
That's 6 seconds. That's 6 seconds.
फिर से copyright लगेगी.
I missed a note.
But yeah, I think that was a huge miss. All these guys could have had there because they had such great performances. Had they had those cool like distinctive themes to them?
So you feel like there was also no Maula Jatt theme?
Yeah,
Was there? No.
No,
there wasn't, right?
When you left
stands
the
out.
film,
at the credits, there was something like it was like a but I was like maybe I'm just trying to perceive it as a theme, but I don't think they went for specific themes.
That would have been cool if they had that. Yeah, that would have been.
Overall, 8.5 out of 10.
For me, it's a 8 out of 10. I think. Yeah.
8. Yeah.
The 2.
Eight.
I'm minusing the 2 for sound design lacking and what else? Second act. I had a hard time in the second act.
I was at
first act for me.
I was very
first
underwhelmed.
act. What do you classify as first act? Like
before the intermission?
No. What? No. The first.
First half. Sorry, first half, not first act.
First half.
Intermission
Sorry,
comes in between the second half.
Sorry,
second
half.
First
half, not act. Yeah.
First half. That's second act. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first half, the build up of the first act and the second act there, I just feel it was a little.
It was underwhelming.
And
it was confusing.
Maybe it was the sound that was distracting me or something. I think it probably was that. But then when you get to the second half,
then the movie fucking takes
really
off.
gets
Oh yeah, it really fucking picked up.
And it was it was also because I think they start the movie with such a bang, right? Fucking
that was a great opening.
He runs out.
And
And then suddenly the movie just slows down and stops, and it stays in this one place for a while they're trying to figure out they're developing these characters, and at the same time, Noori's somewhere else, also a little passive, a little dormant. He's not activated yet.
Shout out to Slow.
Slow, Salman Chakkar. Yo, okay, so when Slow came on, firstly, it took me like 20 seconds. So I'm like,
to realize it's slow, right?
I'm watching. I'm like,
dekha lagta hai.
that's slow. And my mom was sitting next to me, and I'm like, that's slow. And she's like, no, it's not. Because his voice is different. They've dubbed him.
I pointed this out to him because we know him. That
We could
seemed
tell.
weird to us. The third person that saw it with us, it was fine for him.
क्योंकि
He was like, oh, yeah,
उसको
it's
मैंने
pretty
बोला
cool.
था ना मैंने कहा मैं इसको जानता हूँ.
Yeah, I guess people wouldn't know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they didn't notice.
Yeah.
And it was very well dubbed. Like you couldn't tell.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it was
The
on
good thing
point.
about the
Glued to
audio,
his mouth.
हमने कहा कि room had the dubbing whenever it was there,
It was good. Yeah, it
I
was really
really like the way they made the audio sound very grand, like the audio in terms of their.
It sounded
speech.
like this, you know.
Like really
close,
bass, like especially Noori Nath and everything. You know.
What
So
those
you
guys
had that
were.
there,
That's a
you
lot
know?
of thing. A lot of thing movies and I mean dramas don't need. I wish dramas would also actually do this. It's a part of all movies that we watch in Hollywood, right? Actors never just speak with a crisp, clear tone and projecting like this. They always create a more dramatic sort of like inner voice.
Yeah.
For these action movies and stuff, you know, like sure, like kind of like this, better than that, but that's what we've been doing for the past few years in Pakistan. Yeah, actors here, characters in Pakistani movies would. Hey, instead of like, अंदर से, इधर से.
So they really focus on that, you know.
Yeah.
उसको सही capture
So do you
किया
think
उन्होंने.
how much of the movie was dubbed? 90%?
I'm not sure. I wasn't. So maybe that's a.
You couldn't
good
tell,
thing.
right?
I
Yeah.
couldn't tell.
That's good.
tell,
That's great sound.
Shout out to
dubbing
the sound
on their part.
team.
Yeah.
Shout out to the sound team in the studio wherever it was dubbed.
Yeah.
Next time, I have a studio for you.
In your basement.
no. Wait.
Star Deck. Star Floods.
Star floods. Flood deck. Cruise ship.
That's what has been happening if you didn't. You know,
Atlantis
ask me that.
Deck.
Atlantis. But what a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great experience
Amazing.
overall.
Great job.
Now,
done.
seeing how it's going, I think it's still Full House, right?
Yeah.
You guys went yesterday.
I
Full House?
went on Tuesday. Full
You went on
House.
Tuesday. So that means
People are
cinema
enjoying it.
footfall
Yeah.
is there. People just
Yeah.
they're waiting for like कुछ लगाओ ताकि हम
वही
आए.
तो बात
अच्छी
हम
चीज़
इसलिए
लगा
कर रहे
रहे
हैं
हैं।
अच्छी चीज़
कि
होगी तो
ये
देखेंगे।
रो रहे हैं हमारे प्रोड्यूसर नॉलेज के लोग देखते नहीं, सपोर्ट नहीं करते, ये नहीं करते, वो नहीं करते. अच्छी चीज़ बनी है. इवन दो
लोग देखेंगे.
हाँ.
कुछ सिनेमाज में नहीं प्ले भी हो रही थी, people were still going.
They'll
Like
find it.
huge
They'll
is-
look for it. They'll wait for it.
Yeah. And मौला जट की इतनी ज्यादा चीज फैल गई है. उस दिन मैं मैकडॉनल्ड्स की ड्राइव थ्रू पे गया. And even the guy who was giving us the order at the drive-thru was like, आपको पता है मौला जट ने 50 करोड़ कमा लिए like these past few days. So it is मतलब masses को ने target किया in Pakistan and everything, which is really really good.
Superman, right? You've seen Superman, of course, guys.
Yeah, bro.
So Maula Jatt had the same effect. No matter when it was revived, people would come and watch it because it's just something that's been in our culture for the past 40 years, and it's one of those few things that we have infused to our pop culture because we don't really have a pop culture kind of effective pop culture.
You have like a
Pakistan में.
folk culture, you know. I think that's what this is coming from, the whole
Yeah.
Punjabi and you know everything, that kind of thing. The characters, over the top thing.
Well, folk culture is
those
different. That's like
romantic storylines, you know, like
yeah, but as in pop culture would be when like a piece of art cements itself into culture itself and then carries on 10, 20 years. Folk culture, it comes from folk culture to become pop culture.
yeah.
So I think Maula Jatt was the only one of the few properties that the industry owned that was part of the pop culture. So I think no matter when it was revived, no matter how much tickets would have been, people would have show up to watch it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's another Maula Jat coming also.
Is there?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, red carpet पे didn't his son
Oh
say
yeah.
something about
so
making another
the
Maula Jatt?
son of Sultan Rahi.
I heard about this.
Yeah, he announced it.
I haven't seen the video,
And
but
I mean, like,
I think it's one of those, like you know when
like
what was like a movie comes out like The Terminators, but then someone else makes a B grade movie called The Terminator.
all I gotta say is that all I gotta say is
he's just
Salt Bay.
Yeah, he's a little. You could tell he's a little upset probably over.
But
the whole thing.
didn't they collaborate with the movie?
They got the rights.
Yeah, they got the rights and everything. But he announced at the premiere, the Lahore premiere, he announced the son of Maula Jatt.
Man.
Oh, the son of Maula Jatt.
And he's playing this like he's taking reality because he's Sultan Rahi's son.
Yeah.
And he said the rest of the cast is gonna be all the original cast members' kids.
But
yeah,
that's
that
like nobody cares about.
Nepo.
No, but also like nobody cares about
I think
Tom
that-
Cruise's son or Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. You know, like
I think that ship has sailed. He needs to just let it go.
and you
not
can't
be
you
salty
can't
about
you
this.
can't follow up after the Legend of Maula Jatt like that.
Like that. And man, if I'm this guy, I'll be like, yo, you know what? Let me collaborate with these guys, get my cut, get my percentage, get my creative input, and just everyone can win.
It's a
Like,
collaboration.
yeah,
It's a
it's a
collaboration.
I mean,
win.
कुछ ना कुछ तो हुआ होगा ना. He was invited to the red carpet
No,
premiere.
bro, it's just butthurt.
And then
No, I'm sure they did.
Straight up
They of
butthurt.
course had to collaborate with him to some degree because he owned the rights.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, he wants to cash in basically.
But
more.
you could tell when you watch that clip. It's just, he's butthurt.
He's like, it's mine.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Sultan Jr.? Come on, man.
Salty Junior.
Sultan, what are you doing, man?
Doy's gonna make Shera, so I'll make Son of Shera.
Got your ass, son of shit.
Son of Shera.
Playing both teams.
Executive producer, Son of Shera.
Son of shit.
Shera, by the way, for those who don't know, I'll put a clip here. Shera is a very awesome character that I worked with Usman Mukhtar on. It's his character. We worked on a movie called Chakkar, and he did a fucking fantastic job as that character. Yeah. But hey, Joey, I'm making Son of Shera. What's up?
Son of Lion.
Son of Lion.
Son of Lion. You're making shit. I'm making Lion. Not just the King, Lion King, just Lion.
Oh my God. But I'll put a clip here from Chakkar if people don't know about it. But
Somebody say lion.
Speaking of lions,
Oh my God.
Speaking of,
it's happening.
speaking, oh God.
Famous.
Speaking of Lion King,
Kya bole?
That's what my name means.
what is it?
Famous.
Oh,
It's like a useless thing, you know.
Miracle
Yeah.
means famous?
Shaheed.
Oh,
miracle is miracle.
Who's Shaheed?
Shaheed is me. My real name.
His birth name. His human name. His human
My
name.
name for the banks.
Oh, Shire di gal ho rahi hai. Shire.
Meaning.
Yeah, it means the famous.
And Shaheed.
It means well known, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shaheed does everything possible to be against the meaning of his name.
Not be well known.
Unfamous.
नहीं नहीं आज तो outro Shahir करेगा.
Maula Jatt was
Maula
great.
Jatt.
All in all, fantastic. Hats off to the team.
TLOMJ.
Well done.
Son of
Just
Maula,
saying.
son of Maula Jatt में सामने को काम मिल जाएगा.
That's true. Yeah, probably. That'll be
Son of
easier.
Shera. Son of Shera.
Son of Shira. Son of Shira.
It'll be Shera's son. Such Shera's illegitimate bastard.
Bastard
A
son.
bastard. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones,
lot,
so yeah.
yeah.
Bastard. You're a bastard. He's a
Dude,
bastard.
everyone's a bastard.
Everyone's a bastard.
They really take that. They take bastard seriously on House of Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one moment? It's like, he's like, don't say it, don't say it.
Bastard! Your sons are bastards! I will have your tongues. No, Damon is fucking amazing in that. Matt Smith did a great job.
Yeah,
he's killing it.
The way the fucker grew on me, like I hated him in the beginning. I couldn't stand
I
him.
liked him since
Just something about his look.
Yeah.
Sorry, not you, but I was pointing to the camera.
Oh, me. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's got that like
got a-
seedy British guy, kind of like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a
snarky British dude.
Mr. What the fucking?
Have you guys seen Crown?
Crown.
The
No.
Crown.
No.
ये अभी जिसमें हमारी सईद भी आ
Heard
रही
of
है.
it?
Yeah. That's why you know it.
That's how he knows it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you know what it's
man.
about?
Is it about the Queen?
Yeah, close enough.
Almost.
Yeah.
The royal family.
The royal family?
The
Okay,
royal
cool.
family,
Close enough. Dude, what do you watch? What do you guys watch?
Rings of Power. I'm watching Rings of Power.
Okay, that's like one thing, but like
The last thing
you have a
that I
day
watched-
off. You have a day off.
Hmm.
You're sitting at home. What are you gonna watch?
Okay. I'm
I
going to go to
I
Netflix.
like watching documentaries on Netflix.
Ah.
Food documentaries. One of the अभी ये तो देखना चाहिए, the guy who first sort of claims to have made the first pizza which did really, really well. It's Netflix super.
The guy who made the first pizza is still alive?
No, उसने कुछ different variations की थी pizza के अंदर, which is now being copied all over the US. Arizona से उसने start किया था. I forget the name of the documentary. He is known like the OG
so how do we
of
watch it then?
Netflix, bro. अब
Do you want me to search the guy who created the pizza?
No,
The guy pizza making first time original innovative.
अभी मुझे इसका
Dot
नाम याद नहीं है.
Dot MP4.
इसके बाद भी हमने मिलना है.
Hashtag fighting.
इसके बाद भी हमने मिलना है. Hashtag fight. Hashtag fight.
Hashtag dog lover.
Meeru posted one of our clips on Instagram the other day, and it got removed because your hashtags were ridiculous.
What the fuck are you doing, man, Mark?
Zaku.
What are you doing, man?
Zaku's he practices MMA, bro. He'll kick your ass.
Zaku bhai, कैसे है? मैं भी ठीक.
There's this video of Mark Zuckerberg practicing with his trainer.
I had no idea.
It's fucking insane. He legit.
I think Mark's a cyborg, to be honest. No human can look that.
I mean,
like
even
just
Elon Musk.
Elon.
Yeah. They don't look human. They don't
Bro,
look
have you seen the owner of Ethereum, Vitalik?
Vitalik.
Oh yeah.
He looks like खुशहाल की क्या
all of these खुशहाल से बहुत obsessed है. खुशहाल bro, तुम्हें आना पड़ेगा यहाँ.
खुशहाल के बहुत comments
इसको ठंडा करना पड़ेगा.
I think Meeru's got a crush on you.
Big crush on Kushal.
Run. But all these people, all these Vitalik, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, they all don't look human. What is that?
There's something.
They might be aliens.
Life just drains out of them.
I think that's why Elon Musk wants to go back to Mars. Back to Mars.
Yeah.
I think he wants to go back home. He's trying to make this whole thing. He's like, I want to go back home. I'll tell anyone. Once he's there, fucking done. He's gonna start war with the Earth. Like,
हमें ढूंढना चाहिए बंदा जो aliens के बारे में वैसे बात कर सके.
जो है ना, जो जब आएगा.
नहीं अगर flat earth के बारे में बात करनी है, so I can talk about it.
Are you a flat earther?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
I was with someone.
No, mine. If you're a flat earther, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you thinking, bro? Jesus.
So
Shigri had
the Earth is not flat,
but it's
oval.
Yeah, but it's not even like a complete.
It's oval. It's not a sphere.
So
it's a spheroid.
Yeah,
but it's oval.
But the way we're shown the blue marble and everything,
the Earth at the middle band is wider, like longer.
Yeah,
so it's like an egg.
Yeah, but we don't see that. So
the interesting thing about this is, I only know this because I did a paper on this in school. In our religious text, it was stated that the Earth is oval long before it was actually discovered that the Earth is oval, when actually people used to think it was flat. So that was really interesting, actually, to find the correlation between these discoveries that are presented to us in our religious text. It's already written.
Even nowadays, doctors are required to wash before surgeries 3 times up to the elbows. It's a actual.
Wasn't that always a standard?
No.
Why?
I mean, from what I was.
And I've seen them in like Grey's Anatomy. They're always standing there like washing their hands.
Ye to hai na, but like legit up to the elbows, like wazoo. Yeah. So that's a thing.
Y'all ever play a kazoo?
Kazoo.
Yeah, I have.
इसको स्टूडियो बुला.
मैंने तो वो गाना सुना है. No, मैंने वो गाना सुना है.
Like he's just rhyming. He's writing bars in his head.
My head's always next.
What do you do? Have you heard that song? Kazoo.
That's too much bass, bro.
तू चाहता है कि मैं खाना छोड़ के तेनू खान दे मैं शेर दा कीमा खाना गुलिस्तान इच कत्ल करांगा
दे सबकी लोकेशन दे इसकी बता दे मेरी बता दे सबकी बता दे
कौन ढूंढना है.
Speaking of tomatoes,
तू लग रहा है अभी टमाटर.
ruin the damn joke.
Too slow, bro. Too slow.
Anyways, we want to have a food segment also.
Well, who are you telling?
These ये लोग देख रहे हैं. तुम लोगों से नाम decide नहीं होता. Please help us pick a name for
actually
a food,
लग रही है
for a food segment.
and
Yes, and I'm hungry.
No one's gonna help us pick a food name. We're gonna pick our own food name.
तू देखी?
No, we're gonna get a chef.
Chef.
We're gonna get a chef in here. She's gonna bring us some food.
Only if she comes to the podcast.
We're gonna name the
Wink.
food.
Welcome.
Boom.
And
Smokes, and Molks.
Zuckerberg's a cyborg, bro. I'm calling it.
Zuckerberg's a cyborg.
Anywho, it was nice meeting you guys.
I think Zuckerberg's a cyborg.
We're not done yet.
Yeah.
Hey.
You can go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
I'll use your mic.
Bezos, Elon's.
Do you know who Shad Anwar is?
No.
Okay, I'll show you.
I know who Shad Kapoor is. And I know who Wasim Anwar. No,
I know. I'm seeing one.
Saeed Anwar.
Saeed Anwar.
I'm seeing one Kapoora also right now. You're a Kapoor also, right? With an A at the end. that makes you a kapura.
What's a kapura?
A ball. He's calling it a testicle.
I apologize. I
I
apologize
have
for
two.
this. What's happening?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What?
Tu kuch
I'm
bata hai?
apologizing to my audience.
Oh, okay.
My audience.
To his audience.
There's
Two people who watch it.
There's no us. There's no us.
Did that special someone start watching the podcast?
3 people who watch.
Nice.
Arre.
I'm glad you're watching finally. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know why you weren't watching earlier, but I'm glad you are now.
I understand why you weren't.
I'm
watching.
sorry.
this guy.
I'm sorry you
Oh,
find
okay.
me annoying. I still love you though.
Oh man, she hates you.
ऐसे तू बनाता भी टमाटर है ना?
हाँ,
Like, you never.
अच्छा मैं क्या करूं?
I still love you.
क्या? मुझे
Where's
बताओ.
the curve, bro?
मुझे
Where's
बताओ.
the?
Like this. You know,
Oh.
see? Yeah.
Bhabhi?
Korean heart.
Please.
Korean heart.
This from me. This from MRKLE, yeah?
Oh, you dead.
About
Oh
what?
shit, camera's on me. How do I turn it around, bro?
Tap it. Tap
Double
the
tap.
screen.
Double tap.
Shit.
Oh my god, uncle.
Yeah, bro. I don't record stories.
I don't record.
We're on.
We're on
the
Nothing Happens.
podcast
They're recording the
live.
podcast.
There's me.
I don't know why they're recording
There's this asshole.
but- Yeah.
And there's
All
this
right.
guy. And there's his tummy.
Give him Have you seen that video? Bye wali.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So funny.
Love that video.
And
bro.
there's this one girl who made
What's
like a
she so
reenactment
excited
of
about?
it.
Is it
Going
the-
to school.
Going to school.
Ah,
Oh my
okay.
god, like
And the old woman who made it, yeah. She's shaking her knees.
That's Meeru. That's like shrunken Meeru.
Yeah,
like
on
she's
top.
got the energy of
Yeah, yeah,
caffeinated
yeah.
Meeru. Like,
That's how he is when he's leaving Joey's house.
Joey will turn it bye. So funny.
Oh, man. But yeah.
What else?
All right, boys. Well done on
right.
today's episode. Had a good time, yeah? You want to sign off?
We had a great time.
और अगली एपिसोड और इस एपिसोड तुसा लाइक करा सब्सक्राइब करा
Subscribe.
और
कमेंट करा
घंटी दे घुमा दे
और अगली एपिसोड मिलेंगे सोने
And go get your tickets to Maula Jatt. It's playing everywhere in Pakistan. Watch that movie because it deserves it. All right. Peace.